Iran has advanced and reportedly secret weapons, some revealed and others undisclosed. In the recent conflict, it mainly used conventional ballistic missiles and Shahed-type drones, while more recently the Fateh-2 hypersonic missile has also been introduced. However, its most advanced crown jewel weapons remain unused despite heavy strategic pressure. Here is a list of those weapons and why Iran hesitates to use them. Iran has several heavy strategic and surprise weapons, and there are multiple reasons for not using them at the moment. Iran aims to exhaust the adversary's expensive defensive missiles by deploying large numbers of low-cost drones. It may also be reserving these advanced systems as strategic deterrence. The Mersad 16 is the most advanced version of Iran's medium-range surface-to-air missile system. Iran has not yet used it to shoot down any aircraft in the current conflict. This is not necessarily due to a lack of capability, but rather a tactical decision to preserve the system. Iran is reportedly keeping its medium-range radar systems turned off. Activating the Mersad 16 radar to track an aircraft could potentially expose it to anti-radiation missiles, which might target and destroy the radar site. The Mersad 16 uses modern 3D phased array radar technology capable of detecting targets up to 250 kilometers away and tracking up to 100 targets simultaneously. It is designed with solid-state electronics to resist heavy electronic jamming from advanced Western aircraft such as the F-35 or EA-18G Growler. The system is optimized to counter low-altitude, high-speed threats, including cruise missiles and low-flying stealth drones. Iran's submarine-launched cruise missiles are among its most closely guarded weapons. The primary system in this category is the JASC-2, a lightweight anti-ship missile launched from submarines. The JASC-2 has a range of 200 to 300 kilometers, cruises at speeds of Mach 0.8 to 0.9, and can carry a 150 kilogram explosive payload. Its main advantage is not size or long range, but stealth, as it is designed to turn Iran's small, quiet submarines into ambush platforms. The JASC-2 is not intended to destroy large cities, but to disrupt naval operations. Although it has been tested extensively, its operational use against the U.S. Navy has been limited. Small submarines such as the Ghadir class typically carry only a few weapons, and firing a JASC-2 can reveal their location to advanced anti-submarine detection systems, making such missions highly risky. Strategically, the JASC-2 is intended to help create a denial zone in the Strait of Hormuz by introducing the threat of sudden submarine-launched missile attacks, even against technologically superior naval forces. In the early weeks of the 2026 conflict, a U.S. Navy MQ-4C Triton reportedly disappeared over the Strait of Hormuz with no confirmed wreckage or explosion. Some intelligence assessments suggest advanced electronic warfare interference may have disrupted its navigation systems. Additionally, GPS anomalies were reported by commercial and allied naval vessels, which is often described as a soft kill tactic aimed at creating confusion or navigation risks. In the past, Iran has demonstrated advanced electronic warfare and cyber capabilities against some of the most sophisticated Western technologies. In 2011, Iran captured a U.S. Lockheed Martin RQ-170 stealth drone by allegedly jamming its communication links and spoofing its GPS signals, causing the drone to land in Iran instead of its base. In short, Iran has advanced electronic and cyber warfare capabilities that could theoretically disrupt cities by shutting down power, water, and banking systems, hijack navigation by spoofing GPS signals to mislead drones and ships, trigger mass panic through hacked alerts, and attempt to degrade advanced stealth aircraft by jamming sensors and communications, effectively turning technological advantages into vulnerabilities. Iran is not using its most advanced cyber warfare tactics to avoid triggering overwhelming counter-cyber reprisals or revealing sensitive capabilities that could be neutralized by US and Israeli cyber defenses. The Arash 2 is often described as Iran's most dangerous one-way attack drone. While the world is now familiar with the Shahed drones, the Arash 2 is significantly larger, faster, and designed as a high-penetration weapon. It was developed by the Iranian army with a clear mission of conducting deep strike operations against high-value targets such as Tel Aviv and Haifa. The drone has a reported range of about 2,000 kilometers, allowing it to be launched from deep within Iranian territory and still reach distant targets in the Middle East. The Arash 2 carries an estimated warhead of 150 to 200 kilograms, which is several times more powerful than lighter attack drones. A single successful hit could destroy a large building or a major radar installation. One of its advanced features is passive radar homing, which allows the drone to detect and track radio emissions from enemy air defense systems and target them. In the current 2026 conflict, the Arash 2 is considered a strategic weapon and has been used less often than cheaper drone models. The Sagiel missile family represents Iran's high-readiness ballistic force and is considered a strategic heavy strike capability that is rarely used. The Sagiel series is believed to be a potential nuclear delivery and second strike deterrence system due to its solid fuel, road-mobile design, and role as a survivable retaliatory weapon reserved for existential conflict scenarios. These missiles use solid fuel, allowing them to be stored fully fueled and launched within approximately 15 minutes. The Sagiel 2 is a two-stage solid-fuel medium-range ballistic missile with a range of about 2,000 to 2,500 kilometers and can carry a 700 to 1,000 kilogram high-explosive warhead. In comparison, Shahed-type drones carry much smaller payloads of about 10 to 50 kilograms, highlighting the missile's significantly greater destructive potential. The Sagiel 3 is a rumored advanced three-stage variant, first discussed around 2024 to 2025, with an estimated range of up to 4,000 kilometers, which could potentially allow strikes on parts of Western Europe or distant US bases outside the Persian Gulf. It is considered semi-operational and has not been publicly used in the current conflict, as Iran has primarily targeted regional locations to limit escalation risk. The nuclear breakout capability. This remains the most secretive element of Iran's military capability. Before mid-2025, Iran's total enriched uranium stockpile at all levels was estimated at around 9,000 kilograms. Iran was reported to have about 440.9 kilograms of uranium, enriched to 60%, along with larger quantities at lower enrichment levels, 2%, 5%, and 20%. Analysts consider 60% enrichment a significant technical step close to weapons grade, 90%, because much of the required separative work has already been completed. Approximately 440 kilograms of 60% enriched uranium could theoretically be further enriched to produce enough weapons-grade material for about 8 to 10 nuclear weapons if advanced implosion-type designs are used. The IAEA lost full verification access to major Iranian nuclear sites after strikes and Iran's suspension of cooperation, making post-June 2025 data uncertain. While Western intelligence and the IAEA indicated in early 2026 that Iran was close to producing enough weapons-grade uranium for multiple devices, there is no confirmed evidence that Iran has successfully weaponized this material into a functional deliverable warhead. Even amid political and military losses, Iran appears to prioritize preserving its most sophisticated assets for scenarios it considers existential threats.